Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Former MotoGP racer Andrea Dovizioso has finally spoken out about Marc Marquez's insane dominance in the 2025 MotoGP season. Dovizioso's name has always been closely associated with discussions of the fierce rivalry with Marquez, especially during his golden era with Ducati. Now, despite his retirement, Dovi admits he continues to follow the championship and cannot ignore Marquez's extraordinary performance, which has once again become the center of attention. In an interview with European media, Dovizioso spoke frankly. He revealed that there is something unique behind Marquez's performance that has made him so feared on the track again. According to him, Marquez's dominance this season is not just about the technical superiority of the Ducati, which has always been a favorite, but rather about how Marquez channeled his energy in each race. Marquez's dominance this year is insane. I've experienced it myself, having spent years trying to match him. And now I see something even more dangerous. Marquez isn't just fast, he's more mature. He no longer races with emotion but with intelligence. That's what frustrates his opponents, said Dovizioso. What Dovizioso highlighted was how Marquez managed to bounce back after a difficult period due to a serious injury that had left many doubting his future. Dovizioso said that not many riders can return to the highest level after going through a phase like that. For Dovizioso, it was precisely this bitter experience that made Marquez even more different this season. Many thought a long injury would make him lose his nerve. But the opposite happened. Marquez returned with a stronger mentality he learned from the past, and now he has the perfect balance between aggression and patience. This is what I call Marquez's uniqueness this year, Dovizioso added. Furthermore, Dovizioso believes that even though Ducati has a technical advantage, that doesn't mean all Ducati riders can be as dominant as Marquez. The difference lies in Marquez's ability to understand the bike's characteristics, and then use them to push the limits without making too many mistakes. Dovi even called Marquez an out-of-the-box rider who is difficult to emulate. Marquez's dominance this year is insane. I've known him for a long time, and I know very well how difficult it is to compete against him when he's at the peak of his performance. But what I see now is something different. He's calmer, smarter, but still has a wild instinct on the track. That's what makes him so difficult to beat, Dovizioso told the media. Furthermore, Dovizioso emphasized that the biggest factor in Marquez's success this season is not just the superior Ducati engine, but how Marquez is able to maximize the bike's potential without losing his distinctive character. For him, Marquez's uniqueness lies in his ability to consistently perform outside the box, while consistently maintaining a rhythm. Just look, there are many Ducati riders on the grid. But only one is truly capable of dominating. That's because Marquez knows how to set the bike up in every corner, on every lap, and knows when to attack or defend. That uniqueness is what sets him apart. Ducati only provides the tools, but it's Marquez who turns those tools into deadly weapons, Dovizioso added. Dovizioso's frank comments also serve as a clear acknowledgement that Marc Marquez's dominance in the 2025 MotoGP season is no coincidence. For many, Marquez is indeed a talented rider. However, for Dovizioso, the biggest secret to Marquez's success lies in the new balance he's found: experience, courage, cunning, and composure. With that combination, it's no surprise that Marquez has once again become a nightmare for his rivals. In fact, Dovizioso stated that as long as Marquez maintains his consistency, it will be very difficult for other riders to stop the baby alien's insane dominance this season. The second half of the 2025 MotoGP season has just begun, and tensions in the paddock are heating up. Amidst the intense competition among the top riders, former three-time world champion Jorge Lorenzo made comments that immediately captured public attention. He issued a stern warning to all his rivals that Marc Marquez would pose a much greater threat in the next round, particularly the Austrian GP at the Red Bull Ring. According to Lorenzo, Austria is one of the circuits most favorable to Marquez's riding style. The long straights that force the bike to accelerate at top speed, combined with sharp corners that require extreme braking, allow Marquez to maximize his aggressive style. If in the first half of the season he already looked reckless, in Austria he will double down on his madness, Lorenzo said with confidence. Lorenzo explained that the Red Bull Ring is no ordinary circuit for Marquez. This track gives him room to perform extreme maneuvers and manipulate his opponent's psychology. Marc is a rider who likes to force his rivals out of their comfort zones. In Austria he would maneuver in the final corner close down the track on the uphill sections, and even force his opponents into making mistakes. That's his style, mastering the race mentally before physically, added Lorenzo. In an exclusive interview, Lorenzo sent a stern warning to all the riders on the grid. He believes Marc Marquez will unleash a level of madness never seen before when he competes in the 2025 Austrian GP at the Red Bull Ring. I've seen Marc in the last few races. He held back a lot in the first half of the season. But in Austria, he'll unleash everything. Believe me, he'll be even crazier, Lorenzo said.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get